your friend Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to thank Cove Engineering and Construction Company and Real Estate Company in Port Harcourt and Lagos for giving me this wonderful dress that has kept me warm. If you want real estate in Port Harcourt, Asaba, and Lagos, Google Cove Construction and Real Estate Company. It's owned by a member of my mentorship group, a very brilliant young man. He's been very committed towards helping this ministry grow. You will know you are dealing with a reliable person. Cove Construction and Real Estate Company. Now, people hardly surprise me. People hardly surprise me. And then learn this. People hardly change suddenly. Most young people going into marriage ignore the signs of the future that they are seeing. Adults hardly change. Even when we get born again, it is the Spirit of God that restrains our hearts from evil. Is this Paul said, what I am not supposed to do, I end up doing. And what I'm supposed to do, I don't do. So when you are in a relationship, be discerning. I'm a very discreet person. I observe people very critically from a distance. I was the guest speaker for the occasion of my friend's 40 years in ministry. And I had known him for some time, but I don't visit him often, just like my nature and his nature. By the time I described him, why I admire him, people went to meet him, both in Europe, called him from Europe and wherever. How did this man get to know you like this? Within the first 3 encounters I will have with you, from your body movement, from your language, from the way you treat others, I will know who you are. A boy that starts hitting you before you get married will beat you mercilessly when you are married. A girl that left another man that she was very seriously in relationship with to run after you will also run away from you. A girl who talks rudely to the mother will talk rudely to your mother. A boy who insults his mother will insult your father and insult you. A girl who is always placing demand, financial demand on you when you are not yet married will increase the demand when you are married. So when I sit down with my wife, I can know when resistance is coming. I can know when strife is coming. Because over the years I've studied her. And I can know the circumstances that make her want to resist me. So I always try as much as possible to prepare in advance. Remember my story when I told her that anytime a big occasion is coming, we always quarrel. So I always prepare in advance. When a big occasion is coming, I look for the signs. I look for the symptoms. Once I diagnose them, I practice marital social distancing. Stay your own, I stay my own. Wedding is not welding. Wedding is not welding. We have another house somewhere else, beautiful house that she built. So when I see the quick answers, the brisk answers, and I see the tension, I move. I move to my Camp David. And the thing with women is that anything you are running after in them, they will use it as a weapon. So I control my sexual urge. I don't do adultery. I control my sexual urge. I control my appetite for food. I don't eat much. You can't use food to hold me to ransom. And then I had lived with her and my children with the notion that I don't hold anything too strongly. Why most people are having issues in marriage, they are not ready to walk away from what people think are very dear. Boy, I left 2 big schools for my wife. I've noticed that if we continued doing those schools together, we will crack. Because at one time, there were 3 issues that could cause divorce happening every day. And I treasure my reputation. I treasure my salvation. I treasure my family. So I walked away from the schools, left them in her hand and my daughter. If they take everything, change everything to their names, this man looking at you now does not care. One of the major contentions in marriage is that people are trying to derive relevance from each other and relevance from the relationship. No. There are people who don't have children. There are some people who have never married and did well. Mary Slessor never married. She did well. Sister Teresa Mary never married. They did well. Mike Murdoch is separate. He is doing well. I don't derive my relevance from marriage. The offsprings from my marriage are only an extension of my genes and my capacity for their own generation. I used to tell my family that if they say they don't need me in this house, I will walk away, and in 10 years I will be richer than this. My children are very successful, but I don't derive relevance from them. In fact, they introduce themselves as Dr. Apoki's son. My daughter, somebody wanted to mess up with my daughter at Aba, and she asked them, "Do you know Dr. Charles Apoki?" They say, "Hey!" They say, "I will call him and you know what will happen." Police arrested my son while driving my car one day, and they searched his phone. They didn't see anything. Said he was taking him to the police station. My son told him, "You will bring me back home when my father hears." He said, "Who is your father?" I said, "Dr. Charles Apoki." He said, "Come down. Go enter your car and go." So I did derive, try and excel, try and do well. Try and do well. If I come to this house and there is no food, there's an eatery across the road. I go and buy good food and eat. Recently, I came back home. There was no food ready. My wife was busy with one thing. I just went across to the eatery, bought food and ate. Nobody holds me to ransom. Any person that has related with me knows that. I don't derive my relevance from any person. I derive my relevance from God. I derive my relevance from my responsibility and my productivity. Madam, the struggles you have with your husband to try to possess what you own together is a poverty mindset. It's a mind of greed. It's a mind of selfishness. And notice, if you corner everything, they still belong to the man because his children will take them over. Those who want to walk away from me, walk away. Take a good walk, even flee. I might sound arrogant, but I have lost so much in life that nothing bothers me. I lost my two parents 3 weeks apart. I buried them 3 weeks apart. None of my brethren helped me. I was 30, 31, 32. The day I married, none of my brothers was there. I have lost all my brothers. I am the only one remaining. That's the way it is. Whoever wants to walk away, let him walk. I dare to walk alone. There's nothing I hold dear. I did a video recently. Somebody called me. Are you not afraid? This life, I don't hold it dearly. It's not mine. It belongs to God. I can lose it any day. But I make the maximum use of this life. Remember, I will live forever. This video will be on forever. Even if you kill me, this video will be on forever. 1,300 videos I have on YouTube will be on forever. All the books I have written, more than 40 books, will be on forever. Some of us will not die. We'll still be here, even after we have transited. So what do I struggle with man for? Nothing. Nothing. And once you have this perspective, you have peace of mind with people. Leave things, walk away. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you. Share this video with many people. People are passing through trauma, particularly men. Women are passing through trauma, particularly those who are dependent upon their husbands. Children are passing through trauma. I remain your friend again, Dr. Charles Apoki. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You have the privilege of calling me, asking me questions, and discussing with me. This phone is like a police station in an African slum. Every minute there is a call, there is a question. And I answer questions, I answer calls from all over the world. When I mean all over the world, I am not boasting. All over the world. When you join the WhatsApp mentorship group, you have that privilege. If not, you will pay. So call +234 7052 136763, and we'll have properties for sale in the new city we are opening up. God bless you.